Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what's your aura color and what it says about you and your personality. Before I start, I want to quickly just say a thank you to everyone who's been leaving comments, and especially when I ask you questions and suggestions, you write back to me. So thank you guys. Also, everyone who's joined the membership, thank you so much. This is a reading I posted last week. It was how to raise your vibration. I'm going to make it available for all the levels. So you can join in, get access to that video, and the ones who are on Jupiter level, you guys can watch that reading as well. Someone remind me if I forget. Leave a comment. I'll make it available for all the different tiers that I have. One more thing, Aquarius ascendant will be coming this week, so keep an eye out for that. Let's start today's reading. It's a general reading. Remember, take what resonates, ignore the rest. So you got Libra. Obviously, you could have Libra placements. You could have placements in Gemini and Aquarius. Trine. So air trine, basically what I'm trying to say, air being prominent in your chart. You also got heart chakra number 4. Some of you could be born on the 4th, maybe 22nd 4. Somehow could be important. Then, actually, should I just start with this? Okay, let's start with this. So your aura color could definitely be green or blue. That's one thing I'm getting. Be connected with heart chakra, throat chakra. Even air element is connected with communication. So pile number 1, you're someone who does really well when you're connecting with people, with friendships, with colleagues, within relationships. Or if you're someone who's more reserved, shy, loner type, then naturally still your natural gifts lie in this area. So for example, what I mean is, if you're shy and reserved, you could still give great relationship advice. You could be a counselor or a therapist. Something about you, pile number 1, I think you really excel, you really shine when you communicate with people. You establish a connection with people and you follow your heart. Maybe you could do well with doing something more creative or something that's based on more of your feelings, something that lights you up, following your passion is what I'm trying to say. Certain people are better with stability or doing like a 9 to 5, having a set routine in their life. Pile number 1, you're more sort of a person who would do well with, if you're doing a creative job, you get that spark of inspiration, you follow that, and certain days you work more, other days you work less, or it's based on your mood, your creativity, your ideas. That's the sort of energy I'm picking up here. You're a creative person, you have good ideas also, and something about discussion and brainstorming, talking to people, connecting with people, communication, conversation, perhaps internet. These are the things I'm getting. Managing people, diplomacy, management, and perhaps having a lot of workers also underneath you. Let me read this. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. You could do really well in a partnership also, working with your spouse, working with a partner, or just doing a business with a business partner. This is something you can do really well because you balance out, you understand people well, you can figure out what people want, so you can provide them with that thing or that product or service. You're really good at maybe you have high emotional intelligence also, pile number 1, and something about following your heart in terms of channeling from the source. So doing something creative that lights you up, that really translates through your work as well. People look at it and they also feel inspired, they feel a connection with you. So the entire feeling I'm getting is establishing a connection with the audience, the client, or whoever is at the other end of the spectrum from you. We also have the Knight of Cups, similar sort of energy. This is about taking action. Knights, we connect with action. Water element is again creativity, following your heart, following your mood. It waxes and wanes a little bit, like we see on the shore, the waves coming in and out. And eagle also, we connect with spirit. So something about being guided. something you're born with, something that you feel a calling towards. These are the things you will excel at, and you really thrive in interpersonal relationships. Either you could be someone who's giving relationship advice or like self-help motivation type of stuff, or dissecting people, dissecting people's mannerism, reading people. This is the sort of thing I'm picking up. You could be good with entertainment also, some sort of providing some sort of escape to people. So your aura is all about inviting people towards you. People feel a draw towards you. They feel more understood by you. They can talk to you. There's an engagement. There's a back and forth. That's what I'm picking up. Let's see what else. We have Taurus here. You could have Taurus placements. We have 6th house. We have 7th house. See, 7th house is again connected to relationships. Libra energy. 6th house is problem solving. You're solving people's problems. Especially this could be connected to, like I said, therapy, counseling, relationship advice, or motivation, providing people motivation. That's the energy. You're bringing harmony back into people's life. You bring a sort of balance. People feel very balanced and grounded in your presence. Taurus is connected to the 2nd house of speech. So like I said, communication, ideas, improving things. Taurus is about asset building. It's also family. The house, we connect with family members. So people could see you as a family member quite early on. You have that ability to establish a connection, make people feel at home, or they just feel understood. This is that energy of, like a friend. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. Someone that you're very friendly with, like certain YouTubers that you watch, you feel a connection with them. There are certain other people that seem very professional and a little cold. It's, how in school we would have certain teachers, they were more warm and welcoming. Certain other teachers were slightly more strict and closed off, so you didn't feel a connection with them. So it's giving me that sort of energy where you establish a connection. People feel they know you, and there's warmth here. They feel understood, they feel listened and heard. You can share your own experiences also, maybe having like a lifestyle sort of a vlog channel also, something you could do. Whether you do it or not, I'm trying to tell you the energy that I'm picking up. So you have that easy ability to establish a connection with other people, and people find a common ground with you. So you really excel when you're interacting with people, not in a bubble. When people can hear you, they can look at you, there can be a conversation, there can be an interaction. So this is all about throat chakra, heart chakra, because throat is of course talking, communicating. So you need a listener for that. They cannot really be one-way communication. And heart is obviously following your heart, establishing a connection, and obviously relationships, like I said, partnership, relationship. Next up we have Siren. Some of you could have Chitra Nakshatra, because I always think of it when I see this card. Chitra is naturally connected with A, beauty, B, gems. So I'm noticing the gem here, so I always think of that. And Chitra, if I'm not wrong, it falls on Virgo or Libra cusp, or maybe in Libra entirely, I'm not sure. Chitra itself means photogenic, someone who's good looking, that you want to click a picture of. So you could be good looking, pile number 1. I'm noticing Libra, which is connected with aesthetics. Taurus, both the Venus sign are here. So you could be good looking, and you have a very polished aura. Something about you, you just look nice, presentable, good looking. People are drawn towards beauty, right? So they're drawn towards you because of that. A lot of people could even have crushes on you, feelings for you. So whatever you do, people like it. You could be everyone's favorite. That's the vibe I'm getting. And Siren really is about calling people in. Whatever you do in life, whatever sort of job you pursue, you have the ability to naturally call people towards you. You have that pull. You can pull on people, their heartstrings, and they listen, they pay attention. You have that ability. Obviously, you could be really good looking as well. Let's look at certain other cards that came out. Okay, so with this deck, you got relationships 12. See, again, relationship was a big theme here. Either you're the sort of person who always dates, you have people around you. There could be certain If you are someone who never dates, you have bad relationships, there could be some issue with your Venus. Maybe you have a difficult placement. But overall, the energy is you can easily find a suitor. People are always interested in you. You can go out on dates like that. You don't have to worry about it, struggle with it. So you excel in the area of relationships. You give good advice also. Okay. And mirroring sort of energy. So people see something in you where people feel like, okay, I'm like the same. So they establish a connection. They feel that mirrored energy with you. We have communication. See, interesting how everything was with all the three piles. It was the same sort of energy throughout the reading. So again, we have the blue throat chakra and communication. See, communicating without saying anything. This is like a telepathic interaction going on. You have that natural ability to read people's mind. You know what they're looking for, so you give it to them. You mirror their energy. You're very charming and charismatic, pile number 1. So your aura is open. It gives very open energy, gives very friendly vibes and aesthetic, good looking energy. So people are drawn towards your beauty. They either want to be friends with you or they want to date you. And the color I'm picking up is blue and green. You could have a prominent Saturn or Mercury in your chart. Even Saturn is giving you not a dry, cold energy, but a person who's mature, trustworthy. That's the vibe I'm getting from you. Speaking of Saturn, we have this waning moon. What do you need to release? This blue color makes me think of Saturn. So we also have Vishuddha. This is again the throat chakra. It did come out for you again. There's so many decks I have with the chakra cards. So I thought let me use all of them. This one, this one, this one. And there's one more. Yeah, this one again you have throat chakra. See? Number 39, Archangel Gabriel. So this blue theme is repeating here. With 3 different decks you got the throat chakra energy. So something about you. Pile number 2, you should always look for a job or a career where you can express your emotions, express your opinions, your ideas. This is where you will excel in life. You have amazing ideas, you have an amazing perspective on life. Maybe a podcast also. We have the last card, Sahasrara. This is crown chakra. So this is speaking about ideas. You have amazing ideas. You could also, something about maybe affirmations and mantras could really help you out. If you're struggling in life, I think you should make use of your speech for healing also. Okay, remember that. And I'm noticing the horn here. So see, making your presence felt, making a noise. So yeah, coming back to the cards right here. I was speaking about something. See, you could also have that energy where you have too many tabs open in your head, something going on. You like a bit of stimulation. You are someone who wants things to be interesting. You're curious. You want to grow. You want to learn. This is your personality. You always want to learn and grow. There's something, you might even be someone who gets bored easily. So you need stimulation. You need ideas. You need creativity. You need to find something to occupy your mind. And you could also have that energy of, okay, I want to learn multiple things, multiple ideas. Okay, you're not someone who's like completely stable and grounded. You need a bit of variation and dynamic energy in your life. Pile number 1. This is how you excel also. So one advice from Spirit is to always remember that balance your energy out and make sure you're surrounded by good energy, good people. And always recycle that energy of, I don't know if recycle is the right word, but you know, your energy is always changing, like water. Water should always flow, otherwise it can become stale and stagnant. So remember, if you're adding new people in your life, you should let go of certain people you've outgrown as well. Don't let people drag on your energy. You are someone who has sensitive aura, sensitive energy also. So you are someone who gets easily influenced by your surroundings, the people around you, your habits, your activities, your daily routine. So make sure it's something positive and fruitful. This is advice for you, pile number 1. Make sure to follow it. And look to always learn and grow, especially intellectually. Your brain power makes you shine. Your intellect, your ideas, your perspective on things, and your communication skills. Always work on them, let them grow with time. Also, with age and maturity, you will see that you're really excelling in life. And always follow your heart. You got heart chakra. And follow your calling. Calling. With this card, I'm getting the energy. Follow your calling. You should follow your heart, do something that feels right to you, authentic to you, and that helps your natural talents to shine. Not something you're doing for safety, money, security, or external validation, maybe someone's approval. Don't do that. You will only excel if you follow your heart. If you do something that doesn't speak to you, you will struggle with that. You will struggle in that area. So that was the reading for you, pile number 1. I hope this resonated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love doing aura readings, honestly. If you have other suggestions, you can leave those down below as well. Make sure to join the membership. That helps support the channel. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can book with me for the rest of June, because I'm booked for this week. So if you want a reading in June, you should book now. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what's your aura color and what does it say about your personality. So before I start, I quickly just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been leaving comments, especially when I ask you questions and suggestions. And also the people who've joined the membership, really appreciate you guys. There's a reading I posted last week. It was on how to raise your vibration. So I'm going to make it available for all the different tiers. So yeah, as a thank you to all the people on the Jupiter level, I'm making it available on all the different tiers, and you can also join in and have access to that video. And it's raining in the background, so don't mind the background noise. So let's start the reading. This is the card that came out for you. We have Leo. You could have Leo placements or a bunch of planets sitting in the zodiac sign of Leo or in the 5th house. We have the crown chakra, number 7. Let's start. Okay, so what's your personality, pile number 2? Let me read it. It says the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So the more you believe in yourself, the more your personality comes through. You're someone who needs to have high confidence in life, pile number 2. I think you're someone who follows their own gut feeling, own heart, own intuition. Crown chakra tells me you could have a vision in life, like a goal or a massive, let's say, dream. There's certain people who are not exactly sure what they want to do in life, or their dream goal or dream career keeps on changing. And there's certain other people who are like, from the childhood, they're like very specific, this is what I want to do. That's a sort of conviction I'm picking up in your pile. And also naturally there's a desire to do something great in life, to leave a legacy behind, to get people's respect, to have honor, dignity, integrity, follow your principles, establish some sort of a rule, or in the sense that like a benchmark, perhaps that would be a better term. You're someone who thinks highly of yourself, and you also want to actualize yourself. There could be doubts, there could be imposter syndrome also, but you have big vision, big goals, and you have a big personality also, big aura. You're the sort of person who grabs everyone's attention. If you enter the room, you're the one who commands attention out of everyone else. You could obviously have red or orange aura. That's what I'm picking up so far. Let's see if the cards reiterate that or not. We'll see. But the energy overall is a person who is big, brave, bold, and beautiful. That's the energy I'm getting. You're meant to take up space. You're meant to make your presence felt and to create ripples. You're the sort of person who might even attract haters, envy, But you like that, you thrive in that, you thrive in competition, you thrive in challenges and hardships. You don't like when things come easy to you, pile number 2. You enjoy fighting for it. This is a quirk that you have, whether you've realized it or not. When things come easy, you don't appreciate them as much, but when you have to fight for it, you enjoy it a lot more. It means a lot more to you. So you're like the lion. There's a strong desire to have a lot of respect in life. You want to be respected, and creating some sort of a change where you leave some sort of legacy behind, or people look up to you, you inspire people, you make a difference, you stand out, you get fame, recognition, something along those lines. That's what I'm picking up. You're a natural leader. You don't get influenced, you influence people. You don't get led by other people, you lead people. That's your energy. You have strong opinions, independent thinking, but a collective sort of mindset, because remember, a lion is a family oriented, like a pack sort of animal. It's a family sort of unit. So the king needs the kingdom, whereas think of a tiger. Tiger is independent. They don't need another tiger around them. So this is your energy. You need followers. You could have influence. You could also be some sort of entertainer, by the way. So doing something about being in the public eye, perhaps. That's what I'm picking up so far. Let's see what else comes through. We have Aries here. Okay. Fire energy is quite strong. The first house, which is also connected to Aries. We have square. So usually I don't take aspects, but the key word here, challenge, really made me want to take it, because you like challenges. We have 12th house. So interesting. Here we have the 1st and the 12th. The ending and the beginning. So there's this energy of transformation. Keep changing. Or something about endings, beginnings, challenges. Something ends, you start something better. Always getting better, leveling up. That's the energy I'm picking up. 12th house is also loss and challenge. Difficult sort of energy. But first house is self-belief, new beginning, challenging yourself, leveling up. Here it says fire starter. Fiery energy. Leo is also fire. So it naturally shows a person who has a lot of fire within themselves, has a lot of passion, ideas. Fire is all about action, energy, and following your dharma, duty. In Vedic astrology, it's the dharma trine. And I'm noticing the constellation, which makes me think of Magha also, because the mouse is the animal uni connected with Magha nakshatra. And usually I've seen a lot of stars, a lot of major people have Magha nakshatra or Leo. I did a reading on my membership on Leo ascendant, and it had like superstars. Every single person was the best in their own field. So you can go check that out. I can't remember who those celebrities were, but every single person was like a superstar, the mega star. It had that energy. That's Leo. Because sun gives fame. So naturally, the zodiac sign of Leo, those people will have a lot of fame in their life. They will have notoriety, fame. It's a natural theme we get with Leo zodiac. Okay. So yeah, you're someone who does really well with risk taking, starting new things, and creating some sort of a movement where people follow you, you follow your heart. Next up we have Death. This is Scorpio energy transformation. We have 8 of Wands. So both the cards speak about, again, endings and beginnings. Like I said here, Death is ending. 8 of Wands is forward movement, like very quick, swift movement. It speaks about taking action. So that's your energy. You cannot sit still. You're someone who thrives in challenges, and you look to always change and transform. You conquer one thing, you want to now do better than that, do better than the last time. That's your natural proclivity. See, also kind of unveiling the curtain on something dark. So you could also be into doing something maybe more controversial. You're someone who likes to ruffle the feathers, so to speak. Some of you could be into occult or something like about hidden or occult or something like that. I'm getting with Death and Scorpio energy. Yeah. like bringing the truth to something, bringing the light, unveiling something. Yeah, that's the energy, like whistleblowers. Like you follow your principles and morals and ethics, you do not change that for anyone else, no matter what's the pressure on you. That's your energy. We have the vow, we have the heart. See, we did have this heart being highlighted on this card. You can see the chest area, and Leo is connected to the body part of the chest area, the heart. If you have issues or difficult planets in Leo, people generally have heart issues. So we do have the heart showing up, and see, your heart is in transition, always changing. This makes me think of Six of Swords energy, transition period, change, movement, and also about reinventing yourself and going far away. It's like you don't want to take anyone's favors or help, you want to establish your own self. It's giving self-made energy. This is what you want to do, and you always follow your promises, you come through. You're someone, if you make a vow, you follow through on it. So it's all about honor and dignity. Your word is very important. If you give your word, you follow through. We also have here the second chakra. This is, if I'm not wrong, it's Swadhisthana, sacral chakra, number 36. The numbers could be significant. We have 7 here. This is 8, and we have 8 of Wands. So 8 is repeating quite a bit. 7, 8, 9. And when I think of numerology, 7 is Ketu, 8 is Saturn, 9 is Mars. So all malefics are coming out for you. It again shows that you're a person who likes challenges, difficulties. You thrive in that. You could be someone who thrives under pressure. So your aura, by the way, like I said, orange, red, fiery, you take up the space, people notice you. Even when it's fog, right? When it's fog, red is the color. Why people use red on traffic lights and on cars and stuff? Why? Because something with the red, you can notice it the most out of the other colors. So it's again goes back to show that red is the sort of color that takes a lot of attention. Usually, even in movies, we see the heroine or the actress in the red dress. You know, it's like a big deal. So the red is something we connect with fire, passion, confidence, self-belief. So that's your energy. Even with all these indicators that speak about perhaps difficulty, challenges, you're someone who shines through. Like it's giving me even that energy of rags to riches. Here also you can see it's cold in the background. You see like winter sort of landscape, and then fire with the crow and all these colors. Someone who grabs attention. That's your energy. You're meant to shine. You're meant to in a way dominate or inspire other people. People will follow you. Naturally, majority of people are sheeps. And I'm not saying it in a negative way, sheeps or followers, but the lion is hard to find. There are very few lions, and those are the people who are meant to lead so that other people can lead. They don't have to, because if everyone's leading, it becomes hard. And that's why we have elected presidents, prime ministers, all of that. We used to have kings back in the day. It's all about finding a leader, then following in their footsteps. So you're that person. Next up we have clarity, 25. We have rebirth, number 2. See, that rebirth energy keeps coming up. We had death here, rebirth, and butterfly is a symbol for transformation. See, this energy keeps coming up. You're someone who keeps on changing, like you keep leveling up, or there's this energy of transforming in the face of adversity. Yeah, I don't know, I always want to say adversary. Adversity. And I also get the sense of a person who will like blossom. See, I put butterflies today here. So it really shows a person perhaps who's lacking on the confidence, feeling the imposter syndrome, or having self-doubt. But I see you blossoming on the course of your life, through the course of your life. There's this energy of you find yourself, you connect with your higher self, and you become this beautiful butterfly. This is really nice. And you have where should I keep it? let's keep it here. Should I keep it like this? Your goals are crystal clear. You're the sort of person, when you speak, you make a promise, you're very clear about it. So you think beforehand, then you say something. So you're dependable, reliable. You're not the sort of person to, when you say something serious, you're very serious about it. And you have very strong clarity of thought. Where you want to be, what you want to achieve in life, who you want to be. You're very clear about that. We have super moon, emotions are running high. This again makes me think of this full moon, which can speak about fame. Person who grabs attention, a lot of people having strong reactions towards you, pile number 2. So like I said, you could have haters, you could have followers, you could have admirers. Even admirers could turn into haters. So there could be this cycle of perhaps people also changing in your life, or haters turning into your friends or admirers. But you invoke a very strong reaction in other people. You have that aura, you have that energy, pile number 2. Embrace it. And maybe full moon days could be a good time for you to connect with spirit, write down your intentions, make any sort of, let's say, change you want to make, or a new habit you want to pick up. Full moons could be the days when you start that, you do that. And maybe quartz crystal is also a crystal that can help you. Finally, we have tamas. We have pitta. Pitta speaks about fire. It's your Ayurvedic body constitution. You're someone who's fiery. You might be really into eating spicy food, junk food, or food with spice, heat, or in the very least, you have that personality of fire. So it's exact that energy of Leo, exact king energy, Leo energy. It's even in your body. And then tamas can speak about, don't be lethargic, okay? If you have Saturn's influence, you could be like this lazy tiger. Earlier I was speaking about the lion. Here we have the tiger. Someone who doesn't, you're better off being the lion instead of being independent, where you don't connect with people and you can become lazy also. So I think you will thrive more in your life when you have competition, people fighting with you, haters, when they say something bad about you, you prove them wrong, or you have supporters. So it's better to be around people, pile number 2. And just in general, be independent for sure, but don't be lazy or lethargic, especially if you have Saturn dominant in your chart or you have Saturn retrograde. You need to be careful of this energy. But tamas again speaks about difficult things in life, challenges, all of that, same energy. So you do thrive in that energy. It works well in your favor. So remember that. I'm also noticing butterflies on it. So I think you can change also. If you've not, let's say, exercised your potential, you still have time, you can do it. So that was the reading for you, pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated or not. And you can join the membership. Like I said earlier, I will be making that video available for all the tiers, and Aquarius Ascendant is coming soon, so join. You can leave a like, subscribe, all of that. That helps my channel out. If you want to book a personal reading with me, for this week I'm booked, so if you want a reading in June, you can reach out to me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what's your aura color and what does it say about you and your personality. So keep that in mind. It's a general reading, not every single message will resonate with you. I also quickly want to say a thank you to everyone who's been leaving comments, especially on the video where I asked you for suggestions. Really appreciate it guys. And also thank you to everyone who's been joining the membership. That really helps support the channel. And I will be making a video that I posted last week. It's called How to Raise Your Vibration. So I will be making it available for all the tiers. So it's like a thank you to all the Jupiter tier members. And if you want to join in, you can watch that video as well. Someone remind me if I forget, because I'm forgetful. I will make it available for all the tiers. Now let's start today's reading. You got Scorpio, so you could have Scorpio placements, pile number 3. It says, this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. This is your energy. You could have placements in the 8th house or in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, or obviously Scorpio ascendant. Next up we have number 3. solar plexus chakra. This is Manipura chakra. So your aura could definitely be yellow with this color coming out. I specifically used this deck to pull out a chakra card, and you got yellow, and you actually got a bunch of other cards, similar cards from different decks. I have a lot of decks with chakras on them, so I'll get into it. Firstly, actually I want to keep the next card also. We have Magician, so I want to keep this too. Some of you, maybe you could even have green aura, and I can see also some people coming from pile number 1, because pile number 1 also had a bit of green. But yellow and green predominantly, I'm getting yellow with this particular pile. So what's the message here, pile number 3? I think you're someone who's seductive and charming. A lot of people could see you as a friend also, or someone who, majorly what I'm getting light worker energy with this pile. Someone who brings healing to other people. With this Magician, I do get manifestation energy. So what does it tell me? A person who believes in higher power, a person who believes in occult, spirituality, the law of manifestation, that there's a power above us, something beyond our control. So connecting with the subtle, having those healing gifts. Maybe you feel a strong connection with spirit because you want to understand yourself more. You're a deeper person. There's more to life than just fame, money, popularity, all these things. You're someone who is like a deep person. You're worried about the other things. Connection, human connection. What is liberation? What is happiness? And all these things. You have deeper questions. This is that Scorpio energy, and you could be really into occult. I can see a lot of tarot readers picking this particular pile. It's mainly giving light worker energy, and also your aura is that of a healer. Pile number 1 was more of an entertainer. Pile number 2 was more of a leader. This pile is the healer. That's what I'm getting. You're someone who brings healing to others. You also give a broad perspective to people, especially people who are down and out, going through a tough time. They might come across you, learn something from you, or you bring them healing or something like that, and then they go on a positive trajectory in their life. You could be really someone who teaches people about the law of manifestation, the law of assumption, positive thinking, and the deeper things in life, spirituality, religion, all these things, occult. So you really connect with that. You're someone who has a good intuition. I can sense that. Good intuition, gut feeling, you always follow it. Even if it doesn't make sense, you're someone who follows your, let's say, your body's cues or your intuition instead of always thinking logically. You sometimes just go with the flow and you just naturally follow your intuition. You connect with the veil behind the veil behind everything. You have the ability to read between the lines and to peer through the veil and look at the reality of things. So you have kind of like maybe the third eye also. I'm drawn towards actually we have the eyes here and then the star in the middle. So third eye actually also I'm getting. Third eye chakra. Nice. You could be very religious. You could have a deep connection with a specific deity or God in general or universe that guides you. And you're someone who looks for the deeper things in life. You bring healing to other people. You follow your heart. You follow your intuition. And you're good at manifestation. Even through challenges, you would find that, especially pile number 3, if you go through a difficult situation, you realize in hindsight that whatever happened to you was for your own best. So a lot of the times, the trials and tribulations, they have a deep meaning for you, pile number 3. And you're also someone who has gratitude, because a lot of the times people fail to see the gratitude. They always think, oh, only bad things happen to me. I don't deserve it. Bad people get good karma, this and that. You're the one who actually understands all the different intricacies and you feel like, okay, it does make sense. So yeah, you're a deep person, deep thinker. You're a healer, light worker. And you're always meant to follow your gut instinct in life, pile number 3. A bit mysterious also. Some of you could be in your dark feminine era also. There's this energy of mystique around you. Some people don't understand you. You could come across as an enigma as well. but you're passionate, intense, full of fire, but it's not very loud. It's very quiet confidence. We have Scorpio repeating here twice. I didn't realize this when I pulled the cards actually. You got Scorpio from 2 piles. Interesting. It says the powerhouse. Let's read the keywords. Transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, manipulative. So you have these talents. You are someone who's also very seductive, perhaps, very charming, charismatic. People look into your eyes, they get lost in your eyes. Your aura might not be the most open or, let's say, welcoming, but it's definitely something that people notice. Something about you, people are curious about you. That's one way I can put it. Curiosity is there. There's a desire to get to know you better, but also they feel like I will have to put in work, because Scorpio is kind of like cat energy, black cat energy, even something you have to earn. It doesn't come by very easily. You have to work for it. We have Mars and Moon together. This also shows a very passionate person. Mars is fire, Moon is your mind, your mood, even we can say. And Moon gets debilitated in Scorpio. Mars rules the sign of Scorpio. You're someone who's research oriented. You would naturally be into watching, let's say, thrillers or crime dramas or investigative stuff like mysteries, all of that. I think I resonate with this pile also. I'm really into watching. I used to love watching Sherlock growing up because he would solve the case, right? So I was really into that. And recently I was watching Hercule Poirot, how you say his name. He's also like an investigator, sort of. So I'm always drawn towards watching those specific sort of TV shows and stuff, even crime stuff, but not too much. Let's get back to the reading. I just wanted to give a little input from my side. Even crime we can connect with Mars. Even 8th house Scorpio energy is connected with crime, controversy, research. People who are into, let's say, ancient stuff, archaeology, history, therapy, psychology, occult. People who are detectives, who are good at solving cases. So it's giving me that energy. Moon is obsessed with these sort of matters. Your mind is always into darker things, questions and unresolved situations. You want to figure them out. So you're really drawn towards that. Mars is the researcher in the 8th. In the 1st house it's different. It's a soldier. In the 8th house it's a researcher. So I've also seen people who are into PhD and stuff, research work, with this sort of a placement, and obviously astrology and occult. We have the prayer. See, that's why I was getting a spiritual angle, and then the flame with the candle. So people either do puja or even, they go to the church with the candle. We do puja with the diya. So it was both coming out together, was giving me very like spiritual sort of energy. You're someone who's definitely divinely guided, or you've been blessed with some sort of a talent. Pile number 3, you should make use of it. And you have amazing intuition. Don't fail to exercise it. Don't overthink. You're not meant to be too logical in life, especially when making decisions, or especially when confronted with difficulties or challenges in life. Follow your intuition, follow your heart. You're always guided. You will always land on your 4 feet like a cat. So always also try to maintain that relationship with spirit. Don't, just because you're going through a tough time, don't blame spirit or God or anyone. Know that your blessings are coming. So continue to pray, manifest. We have Divine Wisdom number 36. We have a book coming out. You could be someone who's really into reading, learning, growing, curious mind. See, research oriented again, looking at all the facts. Then again we have the yellow sacral chakra repeating here. One more thing with the book, it says Divine Wisdom. So it says that you possess already a lot of knowledge. You could be a healer from a past life. And research, PhD, all of that, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, sure. And here it says Divine Wisdom. So it's again taking me back to religious wisdom, spirituality, occult, all these esoteric sort of a wisdom you carry, esoteric knowledge you carry. You have different spells that work for you. You should definitely look into that. Spells, astrology, reading your chart. It will naturally come to you. You will be naturally good at it. And like I said, you're a light worker. Maybe in a past life you were a light worker. In this lifetime you could be doing some other thing. You could even be perhaps an influencer where you're teaching people about the law of manifestation, but you have that talent from past life, and you're always guided, and you should always study, learn new things, improve your skills. That's another message I'm getting from spirit. We have family. With monkey, again, it's Mars element, so Mars is repeating here. So this is speaking about, wow, the rain. See, thunder is coming through, lightning. Naturally you connect with nature really well. Animals, are drawn towards people with high energy, high vibration. So you would notice people, animals and kids are drawn towards you because you carry this knowledge and wisdom within you. Don't ignore it. And one more thing, someone on like a male figure in your life could be like a past connection, or someone you can learn from. Maybe they were a teacher in past life, or something about here, a male figure I'm getting. Could be especially a family member also. But you're a brave person. You're meant to take risks. You could be someone who lives your life in a way where perhaps the family might not approve of you, or you're someone who's a little controversial. This comes in with the 8th house energy. Naturally, these people forge their own path in life, something less, like a path less taken. That's why also people could frown upon that path. But spirit is saying, follow it, follow your heart. And you have the ability to connect with people, treat them like your own family. You're someone who looks beyond just blood relations. You can even consider a friend your family, soul family. And also one message I'm getting, you know how people say different star seeds or light workers in this, you're part of that particular family. This is the lineage you're coming from. We have here conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So eclipse season could be something significant in your life. Perhaps you were born around an eclipse. You could have moon, Ketu, moon, Rahu. I've also specifically noticed a lot of my clients tend to have moon, Ketu, and they have amazing intuition, all of them. You could be someone, if you have moon, Ketu, you have amazing intuition, and in general you have past life talents, because Ketu is the past, moon is what you're carrying within you with this new birth. And the message I read here, it gives me the energy of a person who is very intuitive. Conclusions are within reach. You can make conclusions of your own. You're good at it. And eclipse seasons are a good time for you to manifest, to connect with spirit more. I think your gifts can enhance themselves quite a bit. So make use of eclipse season always. We have Anahata. This is heart chakra. So heart chakra repeating here twice. And we have Manipura, the solar plexus chakra. No, wait, heart chakra is not repeating, but the green color did make me think of heart chakra. Now, notice 3 different decks. No, wait, 4 different decks. Oh my god. Number 37, this is 3rd chakra, Archangel Shemiel. Is that how you say it? This was the 3rd chakra? No, solar plexus it says. 3rd chakra, solar plexus. That's a solar plexus area, right? Manipura, solar plexus. Wow. 4 different decks. And Manipura has come out. This is very interesting. So gut feeling, it's taking me back to gut and what you want to create in life, what you want to leave behind, what's your life purpose. This is what's the most important to you. Pile number 1 was connections with people, interaction with people. It was someone else besides you also, like relationships also, interpersonal relationships. Pile number 2 was the self. Here it's about what you create, what you bring forth in life, what you give birth to. Moon, birthing. See here also, full moon eclipse. So what you do for your life purpose, what you do for your career is very important. Pile number 3, it should be authentic to who you are. And I hope this overall reading resonated with you. It was so much fun. I love this particular pile. I think it was my favorite. And I think I also resonate with it. Yeah. So some of you could have a name starting with, I want to say Ra. How do you say Ra? R. Sorry, I couldn't think of the English alphabet. R. So you could have a name starting with R or R. It's the sound we associate with Manipura chakra. You can also meditate on this beej, this rum. That's the sound you should meditate on to connect more with your solar plexus chakra. So that was the reading. I hope it resonates with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Join the membership to get access to how to raise your vibration if you're interested. You can leave a like, subscribe, all of that. It helps support the channel. Really appreciate it, guys. And if you want to book a reading with me, I'm booked for this week. If you want a reading in June, you should book now. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.